Attitude like a young O'Shea with an AK.
Okay, don't you tell these motherfuckers that my name is O'Shea.
What's up, everyone? It's the Nation of Podcation Daily Podcast. I'm O'Shea. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram at @the_real_O_barber and at Nation of Podcation on Instagram and TikTok. Hip-hop icon, legend, and podcast host Cam'ron talks about his beef with Nas. Now, as we all know, back in the days, Cam'ron was with Dipset and they had signed to Roc-A-Fella Records. Well, Roc-A-Fella Records was spearheaded by Jay-Z and Dame Dash. And we all know during that time, Nas and Jay-Z had a really big beef. So Nas was going against Roc-A-Fella, kind of like Drake was going against the world right now. Well, Nas said in an interview, he said Cam'ron's album was whack. He said he could come better than that. And Cam'ron didn't know what to do at that point. He's like, wow, we got the legend Nas dissing us. We just dropped our first mixtape together as Dipset. And Cam'ron had just dropped his first album. So getting dissed by Nas and the media and telling everybody that his album was whack, I mean, that's a shot. It's like, what do you do if the God MC Nas goes at you? Anyway, let's take a look at this clip from Killer Cam as he explains the beef between him and Nas. Let's tune in.
Because Nas had called us, and Nas my man, I'm just telling you reasonings behind my beef with him, my personal reason. And I'm like, the reason and Nas is one of my favorite artists, if not my favorite artist. I'm just telling you the reason. You know, when Nas dissed me, that shit hurt. I was like, damn. We grew up on Nas. Now, what did Nas diss us for? Damn, this is crazy. So when he dissed me for no reason, I'm like, damn, I ain't do nothing to Nas. But it's when I just signed to Roc-A-Fella.
All right, so right there you see that Nas's beef with Cam'ron kind of stemmed from him signing with Roc-A-Fella Records. We all know how that whole thing started. We had Takeover, we had Ether, and we got some of the best diss tracks of all time. Let's tune back in.
And I was like, damn, man, do we ignore Nas or do we respond to Nas? But to me, our back was against the wall because we ain't had no platinum album yet. Dipset was just developing. We had no albums out, nothing. That Nas, when we dissed Nas, that was our second mixtape. We put out one mixtape, and then Nas dissed us the whole second mixtape. It's because of Nas. But we had to do that because I'm like, damn, we just getting in the door after a up deal I had at Sony. I'm like, our back's against the wall. I would never diss Nas for no reason. So I'm like, that's why I did it, because I felt our back was against the door.
All right, Nation. Now, me personally, and this is just me personally, I like the hip-hop beef. I like to see these guys get competitive, get creative, see who can come up with the most dirt and make it creative and put it in a song. I like all the diss records. I like battle rap. That's the essence of hip-hop, and that's where hip-hop started, so I've always been a big fan of that. So back in the day, seeing Nas go with Cam'ron, Nas go with Jay-Z, Jay-Z go back at Nas, we seeing all of this hip-hop beef, and it's starting to resurface here in 2024. I'm here for all the shenanigans, as long as it doesn't go to Biggie Pac levels to where folks have to die over words that said. I'm all for it. I like the competitive nature, and it makes hip-hop interesting. Nation, what do you think about Cam'ron's comments on his Nas beef? Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Peace.
O'Shea and I have been kicking it strong for a minute now. O'Shea doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. O'Shea is a professional model.
Attitude like a young O'Shea with an AK.
Okay, don't you tell these motherfuckers that my name is O'Shea.